14 points now for Jason Shoemaker on the evening. They give the ball to Fullen. Moretz to Tyrone Johnson. Wide open. And we're going to call a foul on Shoemaker.
That's what they say.
After the shot.
Questionable, Charles.
I thought the play was finished. And as Abingdon had a perfect offensive play set up, making Tyrone Johnson wide open. That's his 6th point of evening. Now he'll go for the line and try to get 7.
See Barry Wolf coming back into the contest now as Wendell Jones sits down.
Minute and 46 seconds left to play in the 3rd period. Abingdon within 4 points. Tyrone Johnson has missed all of his free throws this evening. Rebound by Gate City. Shannon Carter will bring the ball up court. Drives to the paint. He gives it back to Jackie Mullins. Carter gets the ball again. Gives it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker top key. Back to Mullins. Mullins finds Carter on the inside. He'll drive, and he is fouled. I believe that's going to be on 44. Brian Huffman.
Foul on Brian Huffman. Foul number 3.
Shannon Carter will go to the line.
Shannon Carter at the line.
Carter makes his first shot there, Charles, and it gives Gate City a 5-point lead again with a minute 27 left in the 3rd period. It's going to be Haynes coming in for Shoemaker.
18 points on the night for Carter.
Can't make it 19 there, Charles.
I believe there's a line. Maybe it might have been a lane violation.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a lane violation.
No, I'm just going to call a foul. It's going to be on 34, 44.
Jason Haynes called for his first personal foul of the evening. I failed to see that.
I saw him going after the rebound.
Inbounds to number 32, Tyrone Johnson. Barry Wolf knocks it out of bounds. 5-point game as number 50 for Abingdon, Robbie Price will give it to Tyrone Johnson. Johnson looking for Moretz, finds Moretz, misses, rebound, Shannon Carter looking down court. He'll hold up, gives the ball to Brown Boy. Boy back out to Carter. They'll call a walk on Carter.
Anybody in foul trouble?
It's going to be number 50 for Abingdon. Gets set to do the inbounding, as it will be their ball at Gate City's baseline. The inbound goes to number 12 of Abingdon. He's taking the ball down, crosses the midcourt timeline, throws over to number 14, now to 34 at the top of the key.
Okay, Abingdon now has the ball into the big man. He cannot get it to fall. Tipped by Moretz. He can't get it either. Moretz squares up. That's good. Moretz with 11 points on the evening. Carter up to Brian Boy. Quick play, great play. And there's going to be a foul on the big man. That's Michael Cross. His 2nd personal foul of the evening. 38.5 seconds left in the 3rd period of play. 40-37 is the score. Gate City up with very little time left to play in the 3rd period.
This has turned out to be the game that I pretty much expected it to be, Charles. A close contest throughout. Gate City's maintained the lead, and Abingdon has sneaked up close to capturing it, as they are now only 3 points behind. But Gate City has maintained a consistent lead throughout. Not a consistent lead, I guess, but
They've had the lead since the middle of the 1st period of play.
Yeah.
As if you're just now joining in, the halftime score was 26-13, and now it's 40-37. Carter again from the foul line. .20 points on the evening for Carter. Number 12 out on a point, Michael Croft. Inside, and there's a turnover. Carter does have the ball. And number 2 by Shannon Carter.
Carter did a good job, picked the ball off all the way down here, just took it down the court and put it up like it was easy as pie, as the old saying goes.
Croft misses, his 2nd miss of the night from 3-point range. Turn around, no good. Oh, almost by Barry Wolf off balance. And Gate City has the lead 43-37 here at the beginning of the fourth period of play. Gate City, one key factor for them, they are in the bonus. Players in foul trouble for Gate City. Shannon Carter has 3 and Jackie Mullins has 3, so we're going to have to watch themselves. Everybody else is well off, and Abingdon also has a couple people in foul trouble. Josh Whitlock with 3 and Wes Basham with 3. Also, our sponsors for the 1993-94 season for Gate City High School basketball are King Ford, Otis Broughton State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, Dennis Fritz Allstate, New Image, Cougar Law Offices, People's Bank, and Farmers and Miners Bank. Our cheerleaders doing a good job this evening. As always, they're always here. Even if none of the fans show up because of snow, the cheerleaders will be here.
That's something else by Gate City fans. They show up too.
Oh, yeah.
That's great, you know. I hope everybody makes it home safely tonight, though. Hey, look at here. We got a, what is it, a crowd fight going on here, I believe? We're caught right in the middle of it, too. Sitting over on the Abingdon side. We just have to kind of sit here with our heads hung low.
As there's 4 sections, almost like John Battle.
Yeah.
3 are contained by Abingdon fans, and 1 are contained by Gate City.
Except for us right over here, Charles, in the middle of Abingdon.
Shoemaker has the ball top of the key. Passes to Wolf, and no, he passes to Billy Fullen of Abingdon. Turnover for Gate City. Fullen drives it inside. There's going to be a foul on Wolf.
Wolf took a pretty hard fall there on that last, on the foul that he committed.
That's his second personal foul of the ball game. 7:43 left to play in the game. For those of you who don't know, there's approximately 4 inches of snow, and I don't know how much ice underneath that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was when we left Gate City, Charles. You know, it'd been snowing off and on all day. I wasn't too concerned. Called up here at the radio station and checked out the road situation, and they didn't think it was going to amount to much. We hit Bristol, I guess, there about exit 07 or so, and it just turned into a whole new world.
As Fullen makes his shots. Abingdon's deficit is 43-39 now. Carter brings the ball to court for the Devils. Gives it to Wolf. Wolf will try to slow down and set up his offense. He drives the lane, gives the ball to Jackie Mullins, wide open 3-point range. Oh, in and out. Billy Fullen has it. 2-on-2. He'll drive to the free-throw line and shoot, and that's good. Fullen coming aloft. And a foul by Josh Whitlock. That is his 4th personal foul, ladies and gentlemen, the starting point guard. He is a very key factor for Abingdon. Both teams are now in a bonus. I'm not sure who he fouled and who will be shooting the foul shots for Gate City. It is Shannon Carter who is fouled, and that's one of the worst people you could probably put there.
Carter certainly strong in free throw percentage shooting.
And with only a 2-point lead now by Gate City, they will definitely need these. They do need to get the momentum back. The first of a front of a one-on-one is good, Dan.
Carter not only makes his shots, he makes them pretty too. His free throws.
He does have a good
touch the rim,
yeah. Carter's second one is up. No good. Oh, good job by Shoemaker.
Yeah.
Tyrone Johnson does out-hustle him to the ball. Moretz drives over Shoemaker's big arm. Brian Boyd does get the rebound. A good play by Shoemaker, getting able to have the consciousness to get back and make that play. Barry Wolf will go down to the left side. Passes up top to Jack Mullins. He thinks about the 3. He passes it up, gives it back to Barry. Wolf goes back to Mullins. Good offense. Good job by Mullins. He missed a shot, though. Billy Fullen will get the rebound. 2-on-1. He'll keep it himself. Good. Fullen has 8 in the second half.
We've got a 1-point game now, Charles.
12 on the game. Barry Wolf has the ball. 44-43 is your score. Walk by Shannon Carter. Oh, big turnover right there.
Bad time for Carter to walk. Of course, the defense that Abingdon has been playing throughout the game consistently has wore down the Devils. Now with 6:23 remaining, the Abingdon Falcons can go into the lead for the first time and since the first quarter, I guess.
Yeah, midway through the first quarter. The Devils must hold the Falcons right here. If not, Brett's at the top of a key. Number 50 on the inside. Oh, and they take the lead. Number 50, that's his first points of the game and probably the most important he's had this evening, Robbie Ross.
45-44 now, Charles, as the Abingdon press comes into play. It's Boy with it.
Oh! And there's a lot of scrappiness on there, but Gate City goal. I can't tell what's going on. And no fouls called. Abingdon gets the ball back. Wow, that's amazing if all that physical contact, but there's not going to be any fouls called.
It's practically a football game down there underneath the goal. I mean,
the fans here are really giving this an exciting ball game, Dan. With 5:34 left to play, Abingdon has finally taken the lead for the first time since the first quarter, 45-44. What do you think Gate City is going to have to do to contain the Falcons' spurts of offensive energy?
I don't know. Gate City is going to have to concentrate more. The Falcons have wore down the Devils' concentration throughout this game. They've been playing aggressive defense throughout. The Devils are just going to have to try to keep their mind focused from now on and keep their perspective on the contest. One thing that the Devils have been able to do so far this season, they work well together, they communicate well, and they are able to keep all the aspects of the ball game in their minds and work those aspects together well and make things happen. Right now what's happening is Abingdon is starting to wear away at their awareness of what is happening, and they're going to have to do a little bit better job concentrating against that. And as we said throughout, Abingdon playing in spurts. They come and then they go. Right now they are certainly coming as they are up by 1 and it is their ball. So Gate City right now, good decision by Blackwell to call the timeout. It's going to give them a chance to regroup, rethink, and hopefully regain this lead.
Moretz into West Basham, no good. Number 50, oh my goodness, Robbie Ross gets another inside layup. He has 4 points on the evening, but they have put Abingdon up by 3. Carter will drop the lane. No good. Rebound again by Robbie Ross. He has come out of nowhere to play one of the most significant roles of this game for Falcons. Tyrone Johnson inside the box. He cannot handle it.
We're not seeing Gate City play like they normally play this season, Charles. Whatever the Falcons defense is doing, it's like nothing that they've encountered, I believe, and it's throwing them off kilter. They're going to have to compensate for this.
Bad pass by nobody was there. It was a set-up play, and the man wasn't there to get the pass. So
that hurts. That's where they're breaking away with their communication and the perspective that they have on the entire game. So the Devils just need to rethink what they're doing.
They need to calm this game down, get the crowd out of it from Abingdon, and really just concentrate.
This is a big game for the Devils. Highlands District, they are undefeated in the Highlands District so far, and they certainly don't want to have a defeat against Abingdon.
Billy Fullen out top. Slows down Abingdon offense. Over to Moretz. Man on man. Defense for Gate City. Back to Fullen. Wolf covering him.
The fact that Abingdon is slowing down here also indicates that they're getting a little tired. And this may come in helpful for the Devils also.
Oh my, what a great move by Billy Fullen. That was excellent job. He has really come alive in the second half with 10 points. 14 overall. Jackie Mullins from 3-point range. Oh, long. And there, no rebounds. There goes Scott Moretz. Coast to coast from Billy Fullen.
The Devils now are just beginning to lose their concentration. And with that, a timeout is going to be called by
Gate City.
Coach Blackwell and the Devils. Charles, this is necessary. With only 3 minutes 47 seconds remaining, this game has turned all around here in just the past 2 minutes. 51-44 now the score. Gate City is being hatched away at by the Falcons, and they're what they've been used to playing. I believe Abingdon has been compensating throughout the contest, learning as they have watched the Devils play, and they figured out something that works against the Devils, and they're taking advantage of it.
Really, the Devils need to slow down Abingdon's offense and make them cause some turnovers now.
Yeah.
Instead of the Devils throwing the ball away. With 3:47 left, the score is Abingdon 51, Gate City 44. Really, I was not expecting this type of crowd turnout, and because of it, it has really helped Abingdon.
Yeah, I can see why people from Gate City came up tonight. They thought that it wasn't going to be like this, I don't believe. There wasn't this much known in Gate City, but the turnout from Abingdon is really playing against the Devils in this contest. Like you said, the gymnasium, the way it's designed, set up into 4 sections, 3 of them substantially filled with Abingdon players, and the student section is on its feet, keeping everything going in your face to the Devils. So Gate City's going to have to slow things down here a little bit on the offensive part of the Abingdon Falcons.
Gate City really needs to score right here to get back into this. Mullins from 3, good. That's what they needed.
Here's where I was talking about before. Gate City had a 13-point lead. They didn't need Mullins to shoot from 3. Now they're trailing. They do need these 3-point shooters. Mullins, the 3-point leader on the team. Other players also good from 3-point land, and we're going to see more of that here in these last 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
Mullins only has 8 points, but he's been very effective, 66% from 3-point range. Tyrone Johnson drives the lane, walk, and this Gate City is, as their prayers have been answered.
Yeah.
They've scored a 3 and received a turnover.
That was a bad time for Abingdon to walk, as Gate City now got their confidence built back up somewhat after that 3-point play by Jackie Mullins. So we'll see what happens as Wolf takes it down court.
Wolf will bring the ball up and slow it down to set up his offense. Out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Jackie Mullins. Wide open. Did not get a good look. Carter turns around. Oh my, great. Shannon Carter is having a great game so far. They've scored when they've needed to here tonight, Dan. That's been the story.
The Devils now only down by 2, Charles, 51-49.
2 of Abingdon's starters getting ready to come back in. That could be one of the reasons Gate City has been able to take advantage of the younger. And here comes another turnover. Jackie Mullins heading down court. He's going to wait for the rest of his team. Wendell Jones passes to Wolf. Wolf to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to Wolf. Wolf to Mullins. He's wide open. He decides to drive the lane. They weren't expecting that, and he scores. Jackie Mullins has tied the Devils up. He faked from 3-point range and just drove the lane. Abingdon calls a timeout. Well, Dan, about 2 minutes ago, we were saying Gate City needed to score some crucial points and have Abingdon cause some turnovers, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, they have done that with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. The game is tied at 51. This game is very much reminiscent of the John Battle game, which was 2 games ago for Gate City, their last away game. And as far as the scoring goes, nip and tuck all the way through the 4th period of play. Gate City had pretty much led the Battle Trojans up until that point, and now we have the same situation being played with here again.
We're going to have Mullins, Barry Wolf, Wendell Jones, Shannon Carter, and Jason Shoemaker on the court for Gate City. Only 2 of the big men in this time now out of a big 4, I guess. As Abingdon will probably come out with its 2 and its starters, I would imagine. As they do, 4 of their starters and Tyrone Johnson. He has 6 points.
It's going to be Abingdon's ball as we start out after the timeout.
Billy Fullen will bring the ball up for Abingdon. He gives it to 52, Price. Scott Moretz up top. Minute and 57 seconds left to play in the game. Tie ball game, 51-51. Inside, great move by Billy Fullen. He can't get it to fall though. Good job of Shoemaker by rebounding. He gives it to Carter.
Good job by Gate City's defense there, Charles, being underneath to get that rebound.
Carter works the ball underneath to Wolf. Wolf's going to drive the lane. Give it to Shoemaker. Oh, what a great play.
Yeah, nice. And once again, Gate City reclaims the lead, 53-51, with a minute and a half remaining in the game.
As still only 4 players have scored for Gate City. Moretz, no good. Rebound, Wendell Jones gets it to Shannon Carter. Abingdon has spread the wealth of scoring around to 6 players. And Gate City has 4 in the ranks. Gate City has taken lead, 53-51. It's right over a minute left playing the game. Barry Wolf on the inside. He gets fouled. He will go to the line, so Wolf has a chance to score. And if he does, all of our starters will have scored. These are definitely crucial foul shots here for Wolf.
Yeah, certainly.
We need to pull out at least one. So we'll take a 2-possession game for Abingdon. Wolf came through again for the Devils. A very athletic person.
Oh, yeah, he's a well-rounded athlete. If he makes this next shot, that will, as you say, be at least 2 possessions for Abingdon. And that way Gate City will, they're on a roll now. And with the minute 3 left, that's what they need.
It is short. Shannon Carter does have a rebound. Jump ball. Abingdon's ball. They have the possession arrow. The one good thing about that is Gate City now will have the possession arrow. And if something else happens again, they will receive the ball. Wes Basham with 3 fouls throws in the ball to Scott Moretz. Moretz will bring it up the court as the point guard is in foul trouble. Starting point guard for Abingdon is in foul trouble. Billy Fullen, who has done an excellent job for Abingdon here on the offensive side in the second half, has Barry Wolf on him. Man-to-man defense by Gate City. Fullen looking for somebody to be open.
Abingdon's really slowing things down here, trying to get some time off the clock. I think they need to get some points up quick because they have to have 2
turnover by Abingdon. 5-second violation by Wes Basham.
That cost him. Now all Gate City has to do is hold on to the ball for 32.3 seconds and try to avoid being fouled.
They're going to put the quarterback in the inbounds position. They give it to Carter. Foul by Moretz. And Shannon Carter will go to the line for 2. Excuse me, for 1 and 1. If Carter can make at least one of these, Gate City has a chance of being able to get out of here barely, and I do mean barely, Dan, with victory. And he does.
He makes it. Abingdon, as you said, is definitely giving Gate City a run for their money here in this last half. The Devils were up by 13 points. 26-13 was the score at the end of the first half.
Abingdon calls a timeout to sort of ice Carter, see if they can get him to miss the second one. That way they still have a 2-possession ball game. If he does make the second shot, it'll be a 5-point lead for the Devils with 30.6 seconds left to play in the game. As Abingdon's fans have begun to quieten down as the momentum has really switched to Gate City's side.
Yeah, that was something Gate City needed to work on too, is that the crowd factor here was playing a big role, I think, in the contest. Gate City playing on an alien turf, and they needed to be able to gain some concentration back and take that annoyance out of the Abingdon fans away. Of course, you can't blame Abingdon. Gate City does the same thing, at our home. That's just part of the game. But Gate City has worked well with that problem. And have come back. As you said, the momentum's changed over now. It's Gate City's favor.
As Gate City, out of our 2 losses, 1 is on the road. So not really a bad road team, Dan. They seem to do well.
No, certainly not. They took the APCO Invitational Tournament by storm up there, and that was, of course, at Powell Valley.
Winning the championship, 91-36. So,
in a way, I'm kind of disappointed the Powell Valley game for tomorrow night was canceled, as I'd like to see that rematch.
And here is a scrap. Wow, this is a jump ball, Gate City ball. As I said, it's a good thing that the possession arrow did go back to Gate City. So 55-51. Carter did an excellent job of getting down and hustling for the ball. Mullins will inbounds the ball. He gives it to Carter. Carter is probably going to be automatically fouled. They lay off. Fullen does do the duty. So they'll put Carter to the line again, 22.2 seconds. 4-point lead for the Devils. Billy Fullen. And that's good. Carter having just really an excellent evening.
Now, basically, that's what the Devils need to do is just keep the ball in the hands of Carter for this next 2 minutes, because if they foul him, he's going to make the points, and that's just going to seal the Devil victory.
He has 25 points on the evening. Price on the inside. He misses it. Misses again. Basham. He misses, and the foul will be on Barry Wolf. That's Wolf's third personal foul, but now Abingdon will have to have definite help to pull this one out. A 6-point deficit. We do have Basham at the foul line.
Some fans, Charles, from both teams now beginning to stand up, foul out. They think it's pretty much over. And I guess it is, with Gate City now up by 5 after the free throw there. With only 13 seconds remaining, it's going to be hard for Abingdon. Not impossible, but hard for them to come out on top in this contest. Of course, now only 4. And Carter calls a timeout.
Anything can happen, though. 2 quick turnovers. And Abingdon has this game, so Gate City really needs to wash himself here and not make any mistakes.
This has been a great contest, Charles. One of the better contests the Devils have provided to the fans this season, I believe.
Gate City has been in several close games. The fans and the press really love it, but I'm sure the coaching staff just can't stand it.
No, I say they would probably feel a little more comfortable with a more comfortable win.
So with 13.7 seconds left in the game, the score is Gate City 57, Abingdon 53.
Gate City's JV team winning the contest before this by a substantial margin, Charles. I believe they're undefeated this season. What, 8-0?
Yes, they are. If you'll stay tuned directly after the game, I'll give you the final scoring stats and a rundown of our sponsors. Jackie Mullins will inbounds for Gate City. A baseball top play, and Wendell Jones is fouled as the decoy was Carter running down court, hoping Mullins to give a baseball heave, but
that knocked a total of about a second off the clock, Charles.
As Wendell Jones will go to the foul line. He has not yet put a point on the board. Still, all 5 starters have scored. Moretz puts up a 3, no good. Rebound, Jackie Mullins. And there's going to be a foul on 42, Wes Basham, his 4th of the game. That'll put
with a second, almost 2 seconds left in the contest. That's
almost unnecessary.
Unnecessary, I guess. But anyway, it'll give Gate City the opportunity to add a few more points and seal the victory.
As Mullins will go to foul line. The rest of Gate City's team will just wander down to the other end of the court. He misses the first one. Have a 1-on-1. And that's it.
Nice game, Charles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have had an exciting high school basketball game here from Abingdon, Virginia. I'll go ahead. The final score is Gate City 57, Abingdon 53. Gate City still remains undefeated against Virginia opponents. Their only losses coming to Sullivan North and Volunteer in the first weekend of the season in a tournament, both Tennessee teams. Our scorers for tonight, first for Abingdon, Billy Fullen, 14 points, 6 points for Tyrone Johnson, 13 points for Scott Moretz, 5 points for Wes Basham, 4 points for Robbie Price, and 10 points for Michael Price. Gate City, only 5 starters scoring. 1 point for Barry Wolf, 4 points for Brian Boy, 16 points for Jason Shoemaker. 10 points for Jackie Mullins. And Shannon Carter led all scorers here tonight. It'll take me a second to count this one up. $25 points for Shannon Carter, leading scorer of both teams. This will close it up. I'll go through our sponsors here for the 1993-94 high school basketball season. They are King Ford, Otis Roten State Farm Insurance, Nations Bank, Dennis Fritz Allstate, New Image, Kilgore Law Offices, People's Bank, Farmers and Miners Bank. For SD Channel 30 and for my color commentary, Daniel Daugherty, and my videographers Freddie Knuckles and John Weiniger, this is Charles Hartgrove.
King Ford. For a new or used vehicle, stop by King Ford today, located along Highway 23 in Gate City. Dennis